During this past winter, our recreation program, our community, and the Raefski family, most of all, was dealt a terrible loss in the passing of Cheryl Raefski. For those that knew her, and that's pretty much everyone who's ever been involved in recreation, she was a volunteer for all seasons. She generously gave her time during the fall as a soccer and cheerleading coach, coaching basketball during the winter, and taught the game of softball during the spring. She was the coach that led the town in parent requests. Every parent who knew her wanted their child to play for Cheryl. Kearney people are smart, and they knew that if Cheryl was their child's coach, their child would be cared for. They knew their child would learn the game, their child would have fun, and they knew that Cheryl would treat them like one of their own. Only the recreation department and Cheryl's husband Darren can attest to just how many people called to request Cheryl as their child's coach. Danny Thomas once said, "Success in life has nothing to do with what you gain in life or accomplish for yourself. It is what you do for others." If you believe the truth of that quote, then you can't deny what a tremendous success Cheryl was. The outpouring of support for some type of honor in Cheryl's name was tremendous. Families, friends, and coaches wanted to do something to honor Cheryl's memory in a positive way. And while nothing we can do here today can ever measure up to how much Cheryl gave to the youth of the town of Kearney, we should try to do our best to remember her and let our memories of her inspire us to be better coaches, players, and parents. Earlier this week, a tree was planted on the south side of the hill at the entrance to the Gunnell Oval. A plaque will be added at the roots of that tree at a later date. And today we would like to dedicate the planting of that tree and the 2012 Kearney Recreation Softball season to the volunteerism of Cheryl Raefski. A tree can have many wonderful symbolic meanings if you take the time to think about them. A tree has roots that reach down into the earth to hold it secure and strong against storms and other challenges. One cannot deny the roots that Cheryl created here in Kearney as a lifelong resident. But you also cannot deny the roots she helped her players develop as she coached. She helped those kids become strong enough to handle the commitment and challenges of being a teammate, the pressure of the big game, and the foundation for future growth. Our community, our family, our friends, and our teammates provide us with strong roots that we can rely on when we need strength, much like the Raefski family had to do in their time of loss. The tree grows tall and spreads its leaf-covered branches, shading us from the sun and protecting us from the rain. It would be impossible to count how many children blossomed under Cheryl's guidance and protection. Just like the branches reaching to the sky, Cheryl taught her players to reach high without fear, knowing that their strong roots will support them in whatever they attempt to do in life. The tree grows and endures until it becomes a fixture of the landscape. And maybe we don't make a conscious note of that tree every day, but you always know it's there, like Cheryl was always there for her community, our children, and her family. The tree becomes a fixture in your mind's image of your neighborhood, and it's very comforting. Sometimes you don't think about it until it's gone, and when it's gone, something just seems amiss. Things just don't seem right. Cheryl spent thousands of hours at Gunnell Oval. The tree planted in her honor at the Oval's entrance will be there for many years, greeting every player, coach, and parent as they make their way down to the game and practice. It will be the first thing that they see when they arrive and the last thing that they pass before heading home. And maybe this tree can serve as a reminder to every coach and parent immediately before each game or practice to show a little extra patience and fairness and care for all the children in our programs. When a coach leaves the Oval and passes that tree again, he or she could be thinking of how to make the next practice a little bit better than the last. Maybe the tree could remind each parent to cherish the time with their children, to take full advantage of their child's youth as it goes by so quickly. Maybe each parent passing the tree when they leave could remember to offer some words of encouragement to their child as they drive up to Schuyler Ave together. These are all the little things that Cheryl would have done. Maybe seeing and passing the tree every day can remind us all of that when it comes to coaching, volunteering, and parenting. We would all be a little better off if we could just be a little bit more like Cheryl. Thank you.